If there's anything bikepacking has taught me, is to always be flexible with your plans, and today was no different. The Glowworm tunnels are one of the most visited spots in Wallamai National Park, but we weren't even sure if we'd make it there. After one of the coldest nights I've ever spent in a tent, just getting out of camp felt like a challenge in itself. Everything was frozen, from water bottles, tents, fingers, our bikes, and to make things even more complicated, a landslide had closed parts of the trail we were supposed to take. The plan for today was simple on paper: ride to the Glowworm tunnels, check out the lost city, and make it back to the train station in one piece. But what looked like a 50-kilometer ride turned out to be anything but straightforward. With daylight fading and our route still unclear, we had to decide, stick to the plan or make another call on the fly.
Good morning, it is 7:20 AM and a frosty -5 degrees. Check out my view. So good. Check out this, it's all ice. Had the emergency sleeping bag out. Oh, emergency blanket out last night. It was pretty cold. Check out the bike. Covered in.
Yeah, the difference between the stuff is oh my god, that is crazy. I didn't even know it was light. I have my beanie over my eyes.
Oh, did you?
No. Wow.
Oh no.
This is cold.
Yeah.
There's Browie starting the fire in the freezing cold while I stay in my nice warm tent. Thank you, Browie. Seems like a very dangerous way to use it.
Alright, doesn't look it, but we got the fire going. One lazy bastard.
We did so good. That was the team.
Meanwhile, just wiping off the ice from the tent. Looks like snow. It's pretty clear. Okay, welcome to day 2 of, what do we call this? Zigzag to Newnes.
Sounds good.
Day 2. Last night was bloody cold, -5 degrees. Had to pull out the emergency blanket. Got a nice fire going this morning. Yeah, otherwise was a really beautiful campsite. Probably, one of the nicest I've been to in a while. If you just look around, we're surrounded by beautiful cliff faces, and I really enjoyed it. It was so nice. And there's kangaroos over there. There's a a wombat hole just nearby. Full of nature, really good. So, we skipped past the Glowworm caves. So today our plan is to try and get there, though we're not sure if we can actually get there through the way we want to go. The road looks closed, or the track looks closed, but having a chat to the guys at the Newnes pub, they said you could still get there, so we're going to give that a go. And then from there's a couple of other side quests that we want to check out. There's the Lost City, which would be pretty cool, as well as the Billabong Canyon, which would be fun, but we'll kind of take it as it comes. Yesterday we had the plans to go to Donkey Mountain, that didn't pan out, and that's just how kind of bikepacking is sometimes. You have all the best intentions with your plans, and you got to be willing to change on the fly, so we'll see how we go. Anyway, I'm pretty much all packed up here, so we'll make a move soon, and the road. Looking forward to it.
After thawing out and warming up around the fire, we finally hit the road just before midday. The plan was to ride back through the Glowworm tunnels, a detour we'd skipped the day before. We weren't even sure we could get through. The track was technically closed after a landslip, but after chatting with the owner at Newnes Hotel, he said it was still passable, so we figured we'd take our chances. The ride back up towards the turnoff was brutal. Going down Old Coach Road was fun, but going back up, not so fun. But eventually we got there.
It's pretty steep. Alright, this is it. If we can go down here, we should. So we're at the turnoff to Glowworm's walking track. As far as we know, he got closed due to a landslip, but it is still accessible.
The Glowworm Tunnels track was a beautiful trail. Since it was once used for a rail, it was like a quasi-rail trail. Along the way, there were a few short hiker bike sections, but otherwise quite pleasant to ride along. So that's Donkey Mountain. Ooh, it's a nice trail so far. Bit bumpy, but in otherwise good condition, not too steep, able to ride most of it. It's nice. Okay, so I thought we were a little bit nuts riding the bikes on these paths, but they used to take freaking trains through it. Love that there's like this own little microclimate here. Pretty
Yeah,
cool.
with ferns.
Yeah. Holy shit. Hey, if you've made it this far into the video, I hope you're enjoying it. To help me keep making these videos, please consider liking the video and subscribing, but no hard sell. Got some steps to go down. Super nice. You can see where the rails used to be. It's pretty cool. So the section in the lead up to this place was really quite pleasant, you know, a bit wider than single track. You could ride most of it. A few little bits where you had to get off the bike, and there was one little landslip that was easily manageable. And yeah, really pleasant. Like not fast, but not super slow either. Not much in the way of climbing. And then now this section, we're in our own little microclimate. It's so nice and cool. You got the sound of water trickling, a few little hiker bikes, but really we're here trekking, not riding, or hiking, not riding, and that's what we're here for. Like, this is a little paradise. How nice is this? Wow! Look at that! Keep riding there.
Premature. This place is beautiful, eh?
So nice. So nice. Walking through the glowworm tunnels was a surreal experience. In the pitch black, you could see the glowworms appear. It was like the Milky Way we saw last night, and in a weird way, it really put things into perspective. I've never felt so small under the Milky Way, but so big compared to the glowworms. It's a pleasantly grounding experience. We took our time through the tunnel, and riding out of the glowworms was pleasantly surprising. Alright, coming out of the glowworm tunnels, our next stop is Lost City. I'd say it's about 30 k's from here, might be wrong. But yeah, looking forward to that. The ride out of here is not so bad. The gradient is just right that you can ride most of it. In fact, we've ridden almost all of it apart from a few steps here and there. A few cars out and about, given it's a school holidays, not surprising, but cars have been very courteous. Weather is nice. I am both sweaty and cold at the same time. So we just had a quick pit stop, snack break. Basically, we started off pretty late. We got out maybe 11:30 because it was so cold in the morning, and it wasn't until 11 that the sun actually came out on the campground. And anyway, we're having a lazy morning. No, I'm not making any excuses there. And we really enjoyed the glowworm tunnels and took our time through there. And man, it's so nice out here. It's already 3 o'clock, thereabouts, 3 o'clock. And we've covered 30 k's, which is crazy. It's taken us traveling less than 10 k's an hour and running out of daylight, which is pretty weird to say. And the other thing as well is we're trying to figure out how to get back to Zigzag without trespassing, and we couldn't find an easy way. So
So the two options are we ride to Bell or we ride to Lithgow. Bell is an on-demand only train stop, and I just don't know how that works, so there's a bit of uncertainty there. Whereas Lithgow is a big town, there's definitely going to be stops there, it's the end of the line. And it's also like downhill, so we're going to Lithgow. So Lithgow's about 20 k's away, and with the limited 2 hours of daylight left, we might need all of those 2 hours. So all the side trips that we had planned probably going to get cancelled for this trip, which is totally fine. I really enjoyed, you know, it's not about the destination, it's about the journey. And I've really enjoyed everything we've covered so far. So yeah, anyway, we're going to keep trudging along and I'll keep you updated as to where we get to. See you in a bit. All right. What are we, 35 k's in? Probably 15 or so to go. And it feels funny to say that after 35 k's of riding, I feel absolutely cooked. It feels like maybe a combination of factors. Didn't get the best sleep last night. I'm probably not eating enough. The elevation gain was pretty hectic this morning, but maybe these are a myriad of excuses. That being said, it's so nice, it's so beautiful. Road conditions are good. We just have flowering acacias everywhere we go. Oh, I'm buggered. I can't wait to go home and have a hot meal. I'm excited.
The last 15 kilometers really dragged on. Running on not so much sleep and one too many lollies, I was starting to feel pretty average. I was sad we missed out on the Lost City, but there was still one small consolation prize. On the ride towards Lithgow, we came across a small turnoff which I now call Temu Lost City, and the views there just on golden hour were beautiful.
Oh, thanks for coming out, Will.
Yeah, thanks for planning everything. It's been great.
That's alright.
Haven't got a plan exactly, but I mean,
No,
it's been good.
that's what it's all about, right?
Adventure
Just
of
like
adventuring.
problem solving and
Negotiating with private landowners.
yeah. Oh, my legs. Oh God.
We rolled into Lithgow just before sunset, grabbed the only food that was still open, and collapsed onto the train with exactly 0 regrets. This trip didn't go to plan, but that's the beauty of it. You adjust, you adapt, you find something better than what you mapped out. And in the end, that frozen morning, Secret Crag, the glowworm tunnels, the Temu Lost City, it's crazy to think it all happened in one short overnighter. As we creep out of winter, I'm looking forward to doing more overnighters around Sydney. Are there any overnight routes I should check out? Let me know in the comments below, and once again, thanks so much for watching.